This is Scorecard. Today on the program, for the first time on Scorecard TV on NTA and also 2 times on the Yoruba version of the program on Bond FM, we are in one of the 2 local governments that were carved out of Old Ojo local government. And today on the program, we are here to see the chairman as he had been portrayed to have been doing so much in the areas of communal development and also human development. This is Wumi Ayeni. I'm going to take this time out, and when we come back, my guest is going to be seated with me where I will take him on his developmental strategies for this community. We'll be back in just a bit. Welcome back. In case you're just joining us, this is Scorecard. If you recall at the beginning of the program, I said that we are in one of the 2 local council development areas that were carved out of the Old Ojo local government. And the chairman of this local council development area had visited us on the Yoruba version of this program 2 times on Bond FM. And for the first time on Scorecard TV on NTA, we are bringing him up today as our guest. He has a number of accolades to his credit because by our records, that's talking about what we were able to put together on the Yoruba version of the program. He had so much achievements to his credit. And for the first time, like I said, on the Yoruba Scorecard TV, we have to let him talk to our people how far he had come since assumption of office. Today, without mincing words, I have with me Honorable Abiola Isajudu, the chairman of FIBA, Local Council Development Area. I can see you looking so confident.
Yes.
You look so handsome.
Yes.
What's been your secret?
Yeah, the secret is my people.
Anyway, without taking much of your time, let's go straight. We want to talk about your achievements in the areas of infrastructural development, educational development, environmental development, and also the human and healthcare development of this local council development area. So we want to start with those things you have built, those structures you have put down, the roads you have constructed, and all of this under infrastructure. How far has it been since you came into your office?
Yeah, good afternoon, the moderator. So, my name is Honorable Abiola Isajudu, the executive chairman of FIBA Lcda. Well, let us give thanks to Almighty Allah have taken us far to this extent. And we appreciate our father, the president of our nation. And that is Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, the president of Nigeria.
Yes.
Equally, we appreciate all our leaders that put us into this position. Because they have confidence in us. That is why they were elected to represent FIBA Lcda. Firstly, when we talk of infrastructure in FIBA Lcda, I think that's the most important thing that they needed in FIBA Lcda compared to other local government. You know, there's a peculiarity in each local government.
Of course.
But what we are looking for in FIBA Lcda is infrastructure, most especially roads. Because when you go around the FIBA Lcda, you will see that we are short-changed in the issue of roads. Yeah. And that's why we put all our strength and our effort on construction of roads. Like, for example, when we came in at the first year, we constructed a road at Gospel Village.
Okay.
We interlock it, and it's about 480 meters per side. So the road is 480. When we talk of the drainage, because we constructed drainage
alongside,
yes, the both side, and which is about 900 or something. So completed now at Ishashi Gospel. If anybody wants to check, they can go there. They will see it. Okay. And at Ishashi also, because when we are doing our campaign, that was the first promise that we gave to FIBA people, which is a town hall. Because when I was contesting as a councillor, we were there. That was the place that we have our first meeting to contest for the councillorship. So when I met the town hall, the same thing, when we are contesting as a councillor, I promised the community. And I said, I'm going to construct this town hall. It will be my fourth project, which at least I implement it. Now they are making use of it now in that community. So when we go
that one came in immediately, you assumed office?
Yes, between the 3 months.
Wow.
So alongside some other roads that we can grade, we did a lot of grading that covers all the Lcda at that time. So just for us to use it at our 100 days in office and other roads too. So from there we go to Kimberi, Ifelodo, that we call it Ukafa.
Okay.
So it's about 600 kilometer road. Both sides. It was about 1,002. That is the drainage, because the drainage will come before the road. We constructed it and we completed it. I think we commissioned it in one and a half hours ago.
Okay, today?
No, 1.5 years
ago. Okay.
We completed it and we commissioned it. And we went to Seriki Street. That's the adjacent of that Ifelodo, because it is abandoned project and we have to complete it just to beautify the area, because that place was not more motorable. So that's why we go there and complete the road for them, and which we also commissioned it. The same time, everything is completed. We now come back to Lcda.
Okay.
We have Lcda in Iba. That is Mode A. It's about 600 kilometers, 620 kilometers. When we talk of the drainage is about 1,200 and something. So at least by special grace of God, we have completed it.
It's a long stretch road.
Yes, we have completed it, and by next week we are going to commission it.
Next week.
Yes.
All right.
Equally, we go back to Ward B, that is Okukumaiko, where we have Ashiawa Apeke. So Ashiawa Apeke also is at Okukumaiko there. So, and it's about 450 completed. Also, the both side, the both drainage, we have completed it, and we are going to commission it next week too. Okay. So there are a series of goals that we have completed within Iba Lcda. So at least we have a construction of Uniba Drive, the adjacent to that link to Alakwe, completed too. So at least we are going to commission it. So a lot of Seville Kimutumbi, that is the Lcda Avenue too. So all this road is completed, ready for commissioning. Okay. So there is a lot of work that is still going on that we need to do. But by special grace of God, we will not stop from where we are. We will continue to give the Iba Lcda a good infrastructure that they needed from the government.
And highly motorable roads.
Yeah. So, when we go to the issue of grading, we graded a lot of streets. Amusu, Naiza, Okoko, Iba, Agboroko. So, just like that, we have many that we have graded.
Yeah, just to make it easier for people to move.
And we constructed some culverts.
Okay.
Just for the easy way for the community to have a smooth driving into their various community, like a construction of culvert at Ajanoku Street, that is in Ibamu Wosi. We have a construction of a culvert at Adof, that is Iba here, very close to the Iba community. So, I'm very close to the local government. Construction of a twins and training culvert at Ijagemo, when the road was too bad. At least the place was not more motorable. And we went there, we constructed like two giant culverts that enabled them to be moving. So at least we did that in no time that we commissioned it in a low-key manner. Construction of culvert at Odudua, Adof again, at Ibaye. So everything was going alongside each other. We are not basing all our effort on the construction of a culvert or construction of roads. Alongside, we are doing empowerment to our people, because when we are voted in, there are a lot of things that we promised them and which we are implementing now. There's a presentation of a grinding machine, presentation of a sewing machine, presentation of hairdresser that they used to make their hair presentation of a generator and a barbing salon equipment, a deep freezer to the constituents, and the ICT also. We train some students from the ICT. Presentation of laptop to the best graduate students in ICT.
Okay.
When they finish it, we pick about 6 of them that was the best students. We present a laptop to them just to enable them to run a smooth edition of what they were taught.
Now, okay, thank God you have led us to the educational sector. Now, let's look at the state of the primary schools, which is under the purview of the local government. Yes. What will you say is the condition of the primary schools since you came into office?
Well, the condition of the primary school since we came into office, at least we are trying our possible best. But what we normally do is after finishing any primary school, at least we equipped it with benches and desks, so to enable them to have a conducive learning atmosphere. So that's what we normally like. The one we built at Ishashi now completed, but we want to equip it before we deliver it to the teachers.
What's the name of that school?
Early primary school
Ishashi. Okay. Yes. All right. Now let's look at those schools that maybe you refurbished, you help them to put 1 or 2 things together, and then because I have seen a case where you delivered benches and tables to one of the schools in the past. I'm talking about the schools that perhaps maybe you help to refurbish, you help to make good, like maybe you mended the fence that is broken, you change the face of the school,
Yes, when we came in at the Foxham during our 300 days in office, at least Agonju Aka was the Foxham beneficiary that enjoyed the dividend of the democracy. We provide a 8 block of classroom, and we equipped it with benches and desks, so which we also commissioned at that 100 days in office. Then another school that we are touching now is Ijagemo, and they needed a classroom. We are giving them 8 blocks of classroom, which is ongoing. It is 90% completed. But the one of Ishashi early is completed for commission by next week, inshallah.
All right. Still talking about education, let's now look at those students that have left the secondary schools and their parents are not able to maybe provide for GC forms, JAM forms in order to help them to further their education. Do you run that program here?
Then some of our people that we are giving a GC and a JAM form, we monitor them to the university. Even some of them will be registered by this local government through our ICT teacher.
Okay. All right. How about the bursary program?
The bursary program is a yearly thing that we normally do. This year will come up by 27th of this month, when we are commissioning our administrative block in the council here.
Okay, so it's a yearly program that you do to help the students in the institutions.
Yes.
Okay. Now let's still talk about the skill acquisition center. Do you have that in this local government?
Yes, we have a skill acquisition in our local government here, which is inside the secretariat. And every year we do purchase a form and give it out to the people that needed it, and we do give them just for them to go there free without paying anything. Okay. So after they finish their school, at least we support them with the little things that we have.
Now, we are almost rounding up. Let's talk about the human capital development. That's talking about those women, the unemployed, that need some incentives so that they can make their businesses to progress. Like, do you have cash grants or gifts that you give to women, youths in this local government to help their businesses?
Yes, that is a poverty alleviation which we are planning to just push another set of it out by next week. At least we want to pick the less privileged, the aged, and the widows, most especially the youths, while we are preparing to give them a POS, at least for them to start something for their life. So at least we are pushing that out too. on that 27th.
27th, okay.
Yes.
So it's going to be a very massive program here in the local government.
Very sure.
Okay, now that will take us to the health sector before we begin to say bye-bye. Now, in the area of health, how many PSCs do you have in this local government and how well are they running?
Well, we have about 8 PUC in this IBA Lcda, and there's the one that we are running for just
24 hours.
24 hours. That was the one in the secretariats.
Okay.
So and with the rest 8, we were trying to just like the one in Okokomeko. At least we are trying our best to make it a 24 hours running.
The one in Okokomako, is it newly built or
newly built by my administration? So that was a story building.
Okay.
So, and the one at Ishashi also is enough for them to be running 24 hours, but you need to take a clearance from the states.
Okay.
Yes.
In the area of poverty alleviation, there's a bill of food bank that we used to distribute when we were doing any empowerment to our constituents. That is IBA Lcda. And we do some sponsorship of women to their meeting, those national women, and also series of empowerments are being done by our administration since we came in as a chairman of IBA Lcda. And on the issue of agriculture and social development, a presentation of the supplies of KVA, 400 KVA, that's the transformer, to some communities under for Lcda, and provision of monthly financial assistance to constituents, and a provision of monthly financial assistance to the staffs. That's where we say the welfare of the staff and the welfare of the political office holder. Purchase of Toyota Homer bus mobility vehicle for the community development committee, that's the CDC, and also to the market men and women, and to the newbie of our local government. So an Homer bus was bought to them just to make it easy for them to be moving around. And just of recent, we present about 13 official car to the management staff in IBA Lcda. On the security aspect, always we supply a vigilante group, a vehicle for them to move around just to cover this issue of security in our local government. And we have 3 stations. We have secured them another bus, 3 buses again that they were using to just monitor what is going on in the community. So a lot like that. And other people also, the purchase of a Highlander 2019 for Oba, the Kadesi of Oniba. So at least we got a Highlander of 2019 to him, for him to use as a kind of official car.
So on the last note, do you have much of the state's involvement? That's talking about incentives or support that's been given to you in this local council development.
There is no any incentive that is coming from the Lagos State apart from the JAG that we collect monthly. Those are the things that we manage, and our revenue too. Those are the things that we manage to construct everything that we are doing in IBA Lcda. So presently we will be seeking for the Lagos State government to intervene into our infrastructure as we need their support in this end.
Your message for your people, the people of this local government, because you know the lifespan of this administration is gradually waning out, and then we hope to go for another election. So what is your message for the people of IBA community?
My message is just to tell them to support the government. As they are supporting the government will be taking care of their needs, and that's the only thing I can tell them, because we are here for them and they are there for us.
All right. So nice talking to you, my lovely guest, the chairman of IBA Lcda. Yes, you're still on scorecard, and you've had it all from the horse's mouth as my guest reeled off all his achievements so far. within this short frame of time that he assumed office as the chairman of IBA, Local Council Development Area, we're still going to talk to some people in this local government. We're still going to talk to the vice chairman, the Lcda chairman, and the youth representative in this community. So from there, we shall be saying our normal bye-bye on the program today. So stick around, we'll be back in just a bit.
The executive chairman of IBA Lcda, Honorable Isa Abiola Jubri, is a wonderful boss. He has been very good to the staff. The staff welfare has been his top priority since he came to the office. So there are a lot of programs I asked for the staff to enhance their welfare. So like the one on monthly basis, giving of staff welfare to the staff on monthly basis, which we used to assist the staff that are in need of financial assistance. So and on festive period, we always take care of the staff by giving staff bonus. Even the amounts we have not received, even ever since the inception of the creation of the council, is what is giving us. And I can tell you, this Xmas now, what he has for the staff is very, very big, and everybody is going to love that. And also there is official vehicles for the HODs to make their movements convenient, so which is very, very okay. And now we have a new building that we are going to have additional offices for the staff and all that. And aside from the normal welfare that the Lcda and the HRO are in charge that they give to the staff, if there is anyone that we cannot accommodate for in the normal monthly financial assistance that he releases to us, he also assists by giving, if it requires some medical attention which we cannot cater for in that one, he also gives additional financial assistance to staff in such scenario and all that. And when talk about staff welfareism generally, he has been very, very, very wonderful, and he has been doing very, very well when it comes to the staff welfare.
As the executive chairman of the diocese, how will you describe his leadership style as a people-oriented leadership style? Because from what I've seen, he made sure that he carried the people along in his policy and implementation. So it's a people-centered government.
All of us from the youth constituency, the emergence of Honorable Isa Abiola Jubril has been a blessing in disguise, in the sense that he was the immediate past youth leader of the party. So, and as such, the interest of the young people within the party and in the entire local government has always been at the front burner of his administration. And from inception, he has not taken the issue of youth lightly. And I can begin to reel out some of the achievements. As I'm talking to you, has been the youth leader of the party. One of his achievements is my emergence as the new senior special assistant to the governor on wealth creation and employment, which we cannot evaluate without his valuable input. Apart from that, what we used to have in the past is that when the young people, when there are programs in the local government, the youth always look for a way to lobby to get what rightfully belongs to them. But since his emergence, that has been a thing of the past. Whatever activities, programs of the council, the youth constituency is always well taken care of. And apart from that, once there are festivity period, apart from what he normally do to make sure that he gets across to the youth within the party and outside the youth, he specially takes care of the youth word by word to make sure that those who might not have opportunity of benefiting from the party, they can also stretch something to them in terms of that. And apart from that, in terms of education, he has always made it a point of duty to reach out to young people who are looking for admission through his regular disbursement of JAM, GCE, Skill Acquisition Initiative. And as I'm talking to you, we also have an ongoing initiative for young people, POS empowerment for young people across the local government, where a token will also be deposited in that POS for them, which personally he has ascribed to me to handle as the youth leader of the party, so that young people can start up businesses and those who are already existing business owner can up their businesses.